In this video, I want to talk with you about, yes, drinking water, the effects of water on the body. Now, of course, you think, how does water actually help me to become more productive? And believe me, there are massive effects that water really has on your body. Now, I'm not sure if you know that, but there's almost no element on Earth where we have done that little research on than water, than H2O. So in the end, I really believe that drinking water has more upsides than you could really believe, or perhaps than are known. Because water has a lot of power, not just in the sense that it kind of heals our body, makes us feel hydrated, but also makes us actually quite productive, helps us to be fit through the day, and also prevents, for example, actually in the long term, muscle loss when you drink enough water every single day. Now again, of course, you should also not drink too much water. I know that in the United States, there is, for example, currently the trend where you just drink a lot of water, like 5 liters every single day, which is, if I'm not mistaken, around 1.5 gallons, which is much too much. But there's like a gray threshold, which I believe is between kind of like it is healthy and it's really unhealthy, and that is like 4 liters of water for men and around 3 liters for a woman. But now we're actually going to have a look at how many liters you should drink every single day, and also we're going to talk a little bit more about the effects that water actually has on the human body. Now, let no one ever tell you that drinking not enough water is actually somehow a good thing. I know there are cultures, or for example in the United States, where you put ice in every water, and that's why you drink in the long term much less water than people who just drink it at a normal temperature. And that is a big problem. That's why many American people, US American people, are dehydrated. And that is, of course, nothing that should ever happen. Dehydration is one of the main causes why perhaps like your brain is not working properly, why your body is not working properly, why you cannot get the answers in a test because your brain, again, is not working. These kind of incidents often occur because people don't drink enough water. Now let us go into the lecture. So science has basically shown that there is an increased concentration level and a higher productivity if you stay hydrated. So my advice is just simply be always sure to have some water with you. For example, right now when I'm creating these videos, to the right of me I have a 1.5 liter bottle of water. And every single day I try to finish 2 of those. And actually most of the time I drink even more because I do a lot of jogging. So down there we got now basically stated how many liters you should drink as a woman and how many liters you should drink as a man. And for the women, the recommendation is around 1.5 to 2.5 liters every single day. And for the men, the recommendation is basically 2 to 3 liters every single day. Now, again, you don't want to drink too much, you also don't want to drink too little. If you, as a man, drink 1.5 liters a day, this will probably not kill you, and also it's not that extremely unhealthy, but it is kind of unhealthy, and also it will actually decrease your productivity. So staying hydrated is very important if you want to succeed in anything, and especially, for example, when you write an exam. So when you, as women, for example, only drink 1 liter a day, in my mind, that is just not enough. You need to be drinking more than that. Actually, 1.5 to 2.5 is a very nice recommendation most of the time. Actually, it should be more. It should be, for example, 2 to 3 liters, such as men do, and men maybe even a little bit more, so 2.5 to 3.5 liters. But it really, of course, really depends on how big of a guy you are, how big of a girl you are. If you're now a 300-pound guy, like a bodybuilder, huge guy, you gotta drink, of course, much more water. These bodybuilders drink like 5-6 liters every single day, and they need that. And the same thing often also applies to me. I also drink every day around, well, 4 liters around, and I do a lot of exercise and do a lot of thinking and talking, and especially when you talk a lot, if you're a speaker or something like that, of course, there's going to be a lot of dehydration occurring. So when I create video courses, I drink much more water than 3 liters every day, and of course it is not that kind of a problem if you really have a reason why you drink that much water. So just because someone tells you, oh, you don't drink enough, but you sit around all day long on the couch and do nothing, well, of course, when you do that and do nothing, then you don't need to drink that much water. But in most cases, and again, this is my advice, you need to drink more water than you do already.